Dear students, let's understand the application of the rules of debit and credit with reference to the accounting equation. Very simple point of knowledge is that accounting equation is always equal from both sides, debit and credit. It shows the accuracy of recording of a financial transaction. अगर हमारी कोई भी अकाउंटिंग इक्वेशन किसी ट्रांजेक्शन से दोनों साइड से इक्वल आ जाती है तो हम ये प्रिज्यूम कर सकते हैं कि जो फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन है वो प्रॉपरली और एक्यूरेटली रिकॉर्ड हुआ है. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द फर्दर एप्लीकेशन ऑफ दिस with the help of this question number 11. A commenced his cloth business on 1st April 2011 with a capital of rupee 3 lakh. On 31st March 2012, his assets were worth of rupees 5 lakh and liabilities of rupees 1 lakh. Find out his closing capital and profit earned during the year. Now, how will you find out the profit and the closing capital? Very simple rule is there that if you have been given the opening capital balance and the closing capital balance, and during the year, if there is no addition to the capital, no drawings, then automatically you have to compare the opening capital and closing capital. If the balance of closing capital is more than the opening capital, there is profit, and in the vice versa case, if the closing capital balance is less than the opening capital, then automatically there is loss during that period, with a simple presumption that during that period there is no additional investment made as well as there is no drawings or withdrawal from the business made. Let's come to this particular question. A commenced his business on 1st April with a capital of rupee 3 lakh. It means the opening capital balance is rupee 3 lakh. On 31st March 2012, his assets were worth of rupees 5 lakh. That is on closing date of the year, that is on 31st March 2012. His total assets were of rupees 5 lakh and liabilities of rupees 1 lakh. Now what you have to find out? Find out his closing capital and profit earned during the year. Now see the solution, that opening capital is given 3 lakh. Assets balance on closing date is given 5 lakh. Liability balance is given 1 lakh. Now first of all we have to find out the balance of the closing capital. How you will find out? From asset, if we deduct the amount of liability, result will be the closing capital. Very simple. The total assets worth of rupees 5 lakh is there. Liabilities are of rupees 1 lakh. So the closing capital balance is rupees 4 lakh. Now we find out closing capital, we have the opening capital. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the amount of profit or loss during the year. Very simply I told you that if there is increase in the closing capital from the opening capital balance, there will be profit, and if there is decrease, there will be loss, provided that during the year there will be no drawings and no additional investment made. But when there is additional investment or additional capital is invested, drawings are made, the question will be solved out in some different way. But see here that what the amount of profit is there, closing capital 4 lakh, opening capital 3 lakh, the profit earned during the year is rupees 1 lakh. So as per the question, we had find it out both the answers, that closing capital is 4 lakh and profit earned during the year 1 lakh. Now understand, closing capital is equal to opening capital plus additional capital plus profit minus drawings. Now this is a type of or sort of an equation. What it say? Closing capital is equal to opening capital plus additional capital plus profit minus drawings. Now out of these 5 elements, these are 5 elements: 1 closing capital, 2 opening capital, 3 additional capital, 4th profit, 5th drawing. Now out of these 5 elements, any 4 are given, then you can very easily find out the 5th one. Let's discuss one another question. Question number 12a, part A. Yogesh commenced business on 1st April 2011 with a capital of 5 lakh. This is opening capital at the beginning of the year, and a loan of rupees 1 lakh borrowed from Citibank. So this 1 lakh is what? This 1 lakh is a liability, but this also be treated as a part of capital, shown as separately as a loan from bank. On 31st March 2012, his assets were of rupees 8 lakh. Calculate his closing capital and profit earned during the year. Now closing capital is given to you. How you will find out? You have been given on 31st March assets value rupees 8 lakh. We have to find out the closing capital and the amount of profit. Now see here, opening capital is given 5 lakh as per the statement. Assets are given of rupees 8 lakh. Liability that I share with you, loan of rupees 1 lakh. We have to find out the closing capital. How the closing capital will be find it out? Total amount of assets at the end of the year, it is given 8 lakh less the amount of the liability, that is the bank loan borrowed from bank, rupees 1 lakh. So closing capital comes out rupees 7 lakh. Then we have to find out the profit. Profit will be find it out by comparing the closing and opening capital. See here, closing capital is given 7 lakh. Opening capital we have been given 5 lakh. So automatically the amount of profit will be 2 lakh because closing capital balance increased to the opening capital balances. So this way we had find it out the amount of closing capital as well as the amount of profit. Now here again same with the same formula will apply for finding out the other missing information. Now let's understand one more question. Question number 12b. In the above case, it is 11b, question number 11b. In the above case, the proprietor had introduced fresh capital of rupees 40,000 and withdrawn rupees 10,000 for personal purpose. Calculate its profit now. The statement will be same as in case of the part A, but the only addition is there that additional capital being invested rupees 40,000 and drawings were made of rupees 10,000. Then we have to find out the amount of profit during the year. Opening capital as it is given 5 lakh we have with us. Then assets liability is given. We had find it out the closing capital of rupees 7 lakh as per the above. Now two items we have to adjust here. Which two items? One is of the additional capital or the fresh capital introduced during the year, and second the amount of drawings or withdrawal made rupees 10,000 here. How we are going to get the amount of profit? Equation will apply it same way. Closing capital is equal to opening capital plus additional capital plus amount of profit minus drawings. Dear students, as earlier I shared with you that out of these 5 elements, these are 5 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any 4 were given to you, 5th will be find it out. See here, 4 elements are given. Closing capital amount is given 7 lakh. Opening capital amount is given 5 lakh. Additional capital made or introduced during the year 40,000 is given. Then the amount of drawings is also given. That is how much? Rupees 10,000 for personal purpose. Now only one thing is missing, that is profit or loss. If the results come in profit, there will be plus, the result will be profit. If the result comes in minus, result will be loss. Now place the figures in different items column. Closing capital 7 lakh, opening capital 5 lakh, additional capital 40,000. Profit we have to find out, amount of drawings is given 10,000. Now when you solve this equation, you would find that profit is equal to 1,70,000. So this way we had understood that how the accounting equation is to be prepared, and also learn the meaning of debit and credit. We had also learned the rules of debit and credit, and there I also share with you 5 very basic and fundamental rules with reference to the account. Which those accounts are there? Those accounts associated with the assets, with the liabilities, with the capital, with the expenses or losses, with the profit and gains. So dear students, we have to understand all these important rules, and automatically we get in position to solve any type of the question relating to accounting equation, as well as any type of the question relating to the rules of debit and credit, and also to find out the result for there. See, like this here it is given the rules of credit and debit same for both capital and liabilities. Yes, because both are liabilities or both are the obligations. And what rule is there? That if there is increase in the capital or liabilities, it will be credited, and if there is decrease in the amount of capital or liabilities, it will be debited. So this way we had also completed this lesson. I would continue in our next class relating to the next important chapter, that is what the different rules of debit and credit and how they are practically applied with that. I request all of you kindly join your reading class as well as your live class and share your doubts and problem. Please have book with you, register with you, then only you are in position to clarify your all doubts and all your problems. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.